Hello everyone and welcome back to me, and my falling hat, and me again, Shiva Wilson, and my channel which is all about legalizing recreational flower in the UK. Today I'm going to be talking about Lord Shiva, the man himself from the Hindu traditions. There's a little thingy of him there, it's a bit broken unfortunately, but you can still see his face in there. He's carrying his trident and he's got a snake, and he's got long hair, a bit like mine, but he's got it all plaited and does it in a top knot. Anyway, so Lord Shiva has been well known to frequent with the flower. Now, ChatGPT says it's important to approach this topic with sensitivity and respect for all beliefs. So if you don't like Hinduism for any reason, here's now your opportunity to click off. I am a partial Hindu, partial Buddhist. I don't believe in anything that much, but I do have a connection with the gods of Hinduism and the Buddha himself. I've got little statues of these creatures, but I don't have one of Shiva. This is all I have of Shiva. Keep him with me, and it's where I got my name from. While I was psychotic in Bournemouth one time, I had a spiritual revelation where Lord Shiva blasted this insight to me, and he said, "You have the eternal name of Shiva." He said it in a really deep, booming voice, and I was struck by this, and I was like, "Oh, I have the eternal name of Shiva." So I wanted to have a spiritual name for ages. During my psychotic ramblings and being homeless, living in the woods and going from place to place, I always felt like I needed a new spiritual name for myself, and I got it from the Hindus. I used to go to the temple and they would say some stuff to me and I wouldn't understand it because they were talking in a different language, but I understood that, yeah, you're doing the right thing. Just go to the temple, bow to the images of the deities, the statues they have there, and then leave. So I did. And so Shiva blessed me with his name, and I was allowed to then take on that name and use it for myself. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about Lord Shiva and his relationship with flower. So while flower is associated with Lord Shiva in some Hindu traditions, it's not universally accepted within Hinduism. Here's a breakdown of some key points. Shiva as the Lord of Bhang. In some Hindu traditions, Lord Shiva is depicted as a devotee of Bhang, B-H-A-N-G, Bhang. Bang, 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 a flower-based drink. It's often linked to his association with the natural world, transcendence, and spiritual awakening. Religious ceremonies and offerings. In certain festivals and rituals, particularly those associated with Shiva, Bhang may be consumed or offered as a sacred substance. Now I hear that Bhang is basically made with milk and the leaves of the sea flower. Sea flower? I don't mean it's on the sea, I mean the sea letter. I try not to say the word because it can flag my videos, so I say flower. Bhang may be consumed or offered as a sacred substance. Symbolism and interpretation. The association with flower is often interpreted symbolically as a representation of Shiva's power to transcend limitations and connect with the divine. This is the Lord Shiva, not me Shiva, Lord Shiva. No, this is Lord Shiva, not me Shiva, Lord Shiva. Variations and regional differences. The degree to which flower is integrated into Hindu practices varies significantly depending on the region, sect, and individual beliefs. So not all Hindus believe in this. Contemporary perspectives. Many contemporary Hindus, especially in urban areas, may not share these traditional practices. So They may not, but then they may do as well. There may be some Hindu people who worship Shiva who are smoking the flower as a way to respect Lord Shiva. It's crucial to remember diversity within Hinduism. Hinduism is a diverse religion with a vast array of beliefs and practices, and gods and deities. It is not possible to make generalizations about all Hindus. Respect for personal beliefs. Any discussion of religious practices should be done with respect and sensitivity for individual beliefs. If you're interested in learning more about the relationship between flower and Hinduism, I suggest exploring sources from reputable scholars and practitioners within the Hindu community. So there's a story as well that goes that Lord Shiva once drank Bhang because he was given it by the other gods as a gift, because he once drank poison to stop some demons or something from invading the earth. This is not going. This story is not going well. You need to look this one up. Okay, so type in Lord Shiva drinks poison and is then offered a Bhang by the gods, because there's this whole story in there that the reason why he was offered Bhang in the first place is because he took on this poison to save the world from drowning in this horrible poison. So he was given Bhang as a way to deal with the poison and get over it. That's how I understand it anyway. So there you go. There's Lord Shiva and Bhang. So I may well do more about this, because I want to get into how Hindus use Bhang and how that relates to their worship of Lord Shiva. So yeah, anyway, there you go. So remember, everyone, I am trying to push for legalizing recreational flower in the UK. Good night.